Alright, here's the recipe for cauliflower pizza. So I just take a regular head of cauliflower, just like this. I always try to look for the largest one. So next up I'm going to wash it up and cut it up. Alright, now that all your cauliflower is cut up, you want to take a blender or a food processor and mix this up till it's like what they call a cauliflower rice, or I say cloudy water. And don't be shy to blend it for a long time because you want to make sure it really cuts through all the pieces. Also, I add water to the blender because if without it, the cauliflower just gets stuck to the walls, so it helps it move. There's no measurement to it. You can add some as you're blending or when you need it. So let me get this started. Alright, this next part is probably going to be loud, but just wanted to show you. Just put it on blend. See, it's slowly starting. The water's really helping it blend. Sometimes you get stuck, you just gotta open it, keep moving. It was packed full, so I just have some more to add, and then after that's added, we're gonna boil it. That's what I call cloudy water. As you can see, the cauliflower has reached its most blended. It's gonna get, it's what they call cauliflower rice. Alright, now time to boil. And then you'll want to boil the cauliflower rice on medium-high heat for about 5 minutes. Just to simmer though, because if it's too hot, it will boil over like hot lava. It happened to me last time. It was scary. And yeah. I also added a little extra water to this just so it could boil more freely. You can also microwave this for about 5 minutes. And just make sure when you're boiling on the stove, keep an eye on it because it can boil over. Just always stir it. And as soon as it starts simmering, just 5 minutes max. You don't want to cook it too long. And in the sink, what you want ready is what they call these potato sack kitchen towels. They come in, you know, this was at Walmart for $1.50, and then you want a strainer underneath. So I tried cheesecloth before and it doesn't work. It just runs right through. So just you have this ready as your cauliflower is boiling. As it's boiling, you'll notice little white bubbles starting, and when it's harder to stir them away, that means that it's almost done. Alright, I just poured the boiled cauliflower into the strainer. So you just want to let that drain for a minute, and then after that, just hang and let the excess water drip off. And to cool down, we'll set it in a bowl, and it can take up to 20 minutes, 30 minutes before it's cooled down. You could probably put it in the refrigerator to speed up the process, but usually I take the time to relax. So yeah. So after the cauliflower is cooled down, you'll squeeze and cinch the bag, and you'll squeeze it till all the water is out. And as soon as you think all the water is out, squeeze it again. You want it to be as free of water as you can get it. Alright, and after you've squeezed it out, this is what the cauliflower will look like. Basically like a big thing of dough. Alright, so I've added the ingredients. What it contains is a ½ cup of Parmesan cheese. I put in a spoonful of garlic because I love garlic. And then I have this dried rosemary. It's not going to focus on that. There we go. And you can either do 2 eggs or 3 egg whites. So I'm going to get this mixed together. Alright, you could use a cookie sheet or a pizza pan, which I have here. Just put parchment paper over it, and then I spray some Pam or butter spray, whatever you got on hand. And also have the oven preheated to 400. Alright, so it kind of looks like mashed potatoes now, so I'm going to flatten it out. Alright, here it is all flattened out. So the oven is at 400. You want to cook it for 45 minutes to an hour, but I usually check it at 30 minutes just to see how it's cooking. Okay, so you could use a pre-made or favorite pizza sauce, but I like to make my own. So I get just the small can of tomato paste, just a little 4 ounce or 6 ounce. Then I add a ton of garlic, red pepper, as much as you can handle spiciness wise, and then some oregano leaves and sea salt. So it's all to taste really, and then also some water just to help mix it up. I use the paste instead of sauce because the cauliflower pizza can dissolve quickly, and the paste is thick and kind of doesn't make the pizza all soggy and nasty. This is the 30-minute mark. It starts peeling away from the parchment paper and getting slightly crispy on the edges. I would say probably 15 and 20 more minutes for this. Alright, here is the finished product. I think it was in about 15 minutes at 400 degrees. I'm going to switch out the parchment paper and start putting some toppings on. Alright, so here's the pizza with my toppings. I used the pizza sauce that I made earlier, and turkey pepperoni, and I was out of cheese, so I used 2 sticks of string cheese. So you'll keep the oven at 400 degrees and put it in for 15 to 20 minutes. Alright, so 20 minutes later at 400 degrees, this is it, the finished final product. Alright, I'm gonna peace out and eat. Just showing how it cuts up, and I've done other cauliflower recipes that are very flimsy and fall apart. Just proof that this is still together. Can't wait to eat it.